guys? Welcome to another vlog. Jumping on the bike, going to go for a ride. I want to ride down to South Point on South Point Road. It's a really beautiful road and it's a good day for it. Even though, you know, of course it's sunny, but the winds are quite chill and the winds aren't as crazy as usual here. That tends to be the case here at South Point. The winds can be absolutely crazy, and if it's not that windy up here, that means it's pretty chill down there, because once you get down there it can get pretty hectic. I've gone down there with the winds being so strong that's actually blown me off the road a couple times. So I'm gonna show you South Point Road. Come along. So on South Point Road, we're gonna go out and back, and it's about like a 12-mile descent. And it's not the steepest descent, but it's at about 3 to 4% grade. So you're hauling pretty quick. You're going an average of 25 to 30 miles per hour. So you can tell by those trees of how windy it actually can get. Usually you get this gnarly crosswind from this left side here. Always this brutal crosswind that nearly knocks you off the road. This is usually where I stop. I usually stop where the cliffs are. You can go further down. It goes down another 4 miles, but ends up turning into a 3-mile stretch of dirt, rock, and clay, and my road bike can't take it. Ends up going to a really nice beach called Green Sands Beach. I went there once, rode my bike through it, but I couldn't do it again because it creates real havoc on my bike. Usually I stop here, take a look at the view, and then I'll be making my way up. Probably one of the most relaxing things to watch is watching the waves crash into rocks. It's really meditative. What makes Hawaii so amazing, you know, at least for myself. When I picture Hawaii before I moved here, I pictured palm trees and the beach, but there's so much more to the Big Island especially. So I just got done with the bike ride. As you can see, it was about 25 miles. Not quite as much as I'd like it to be. Usually I like to try to get 30 miles every day, but no worries, I have plenty of work to do today, so I had to get back right away. I'm just having a post-workout smoothie. This is about 25 dates with about 2 cups of frozen strawberries with lots of water, like 48 ounces of water. Gonna drink on this, and just recently I was just on my Snapchat Instagram story promoting my new video. I stole his Strava KOM, that's what it's called. And man, it's just such a, the vlog is just absolute gold. Like, check out my Instagram story.
Question. I'm not doing it, okay? Is your name Todd? Yeah. I got bad news for you. Yeah, you took a couple of my KOM.
Yeah, man, I'm so G'd up about that vlog, especially because it has a lot of cycling in it. For me, my favorite vlogs are the ones that have a lot of running or cycling in them. I just really enjoy watching footage of those two activities. So I'm just gonna sit down. I'm gonna do a little bit more promoting of that video. Usually I like to, you know, create an Instagram story and Snapchat story promoting the video, and then usually I'll create an Instagram photo talking about something related to the video, and then I'll promote the video as well. So I'm gonna do that for a little bit. I'm gonna drink a smoothie, but today's gonna be a real grinder because after I get that done, I got a lot of chefing to do. I've kind of held off on the chefing the past 2 days because I've just been editing this video and just completely immersed, yeah, in video making and social media. So I got a lot of work to do. It's gonna be a fucking grinder. But fortunately you guys are gonna be with me and I'll feel your support. So let's get some fucking shit done today. This is the photo I posted. We shot it today, but I'm using it for the previous vlog. This is cycling related, and this is the description I wrote out. Pretty big. Told him the whole story about how I ran into the guy that I took the KOMs from. So I got that done. It's time to chef. So the recipes I have to do this afternoon are carrot cake, banana cinnamon rolls, chocolate macaroon, coconut macaroon, and superfood energy balls. So not a huge amount of recipes to make, but then at the same time I have to retail package all of them. That can take a bit of time as well. So that's the plan for this afternoon and evening. Let's crank it out. And I just made another Gatorade strawberry smoothie. On a day like this, I can't be eating long johns. Smoothies on a day like this is what's gonna keep that work ethic really strong. It gives you that calorie punch, and you're able to get the energy without having to rely on coffee. At least for me, that's how I feel. But like a lot of people who work really hard, long hours, man, they're really having to rely on coffee. But for me, I haven't needed to rely on it. I just drink high sugar smoothies, and it keeps me fueled throughout the day. Sun's starting to go down, going into the evening time, and I just had an interesting thought. So as you guys know, I spend a lot of time by myself. I mean, I think ever since I went vegan, I kind of separated from all people and all my friends. I separated and I got isolated. And I find that what you learn is, of course, you learn a lot about yourself, but I think the main thing is that you learn, like, you have two options in life and how you're gonna treat yourself. It's like you either want to sabotage yourself or develop yourself. And you gotta understand that you are powerful. You know, that the mind doesn't control you, you control the mind. When you feel, I don't want to sound like a psyche expert, but I find that the mind is really powerful. And if you learn that you can get a grip of it, man, you can manifest some powerful things. And I feel like I've experienced that in my life. Like, what would you do if you got a wild dog that's chasing you down?
Wild dog. Usually, if I'm on foot, I always, like in Thailand or in Kona in Hawaii, any place I go, whenever I walk, I always walked with a stick. Maybe like a stick, like a cane, because I knew there's wild dogs because I got chased by one before. So whatever, when I get the stick, usually what I do is I roll it like a spear right at them. Just whirl it to get them scared. And if that doesn't make them get away, you lost your weapon, your stick, to hit them, because if they grab you, you could be getting like mauled by a dog. So you'd be on your back like a bear, and the thing will be biting and scratching. You'll be trying to get away. And
so if you lose a stick or something, you gotta fight back, huh?
I always remember the first thing you look for, a stick or a rock is the best thing. I remember the next best thing, because if dogs before hit by a rock, but sometimes their master do that too. Usually if you hit them good right behind the ear, or peg them and it hit them hard in their body, and they're gonna yipe and they're gonna run. But some dogs, it's just gonna make them mad. So the more mad the dog gets, the more the dog's gonna come for you. Every time it sees you, when we were little kids, we thought it was funny. Like, oh, we're walking past the guy's house. He goes, the dog's over there, and he goes, hey, I don't want to see you kids trying stuff in my dog. That's what the guy would say to me. Oh, sorry, we never tried anything in your dog. He goes, damn it, damn kids. That's what the guy used to say to me. Like, oh, I don't think the guy likes us. His dog's and then later, little by little, the dogs stop. We just ignore the dogs. That's all. Just ignore them. When you see them, just don't look at the dog. Just turn your head, look the other way, and just try not to get them intimidated. Because anything, they'll sense it, a vibe, and the dog will fear your vibe. Once the dog feels your vibe, it's gonna know what you're thinking. If you're scared, it's gonna chase. If you're gonna stand your ground, then he's gonna look. He's gonna think. If he's gonna rush you, then he's gonna sense like, oh, this guy's gonna stand his ground. He's not playing around here. So the dog's gonna know exactly what you're gonna feel. It's like the dog's gonna think either he's gonna kill you or you're gonna kill the dog.
And I did end up getting bit by a dog. It's kind of ironic how one of my latest videos, I talked about combating wild dogs, and there was a neighbor's dog that always is unleashed, and every time I'm rolling down the hill to go on my bike rides, the dog always comes out and like greets me. According to the owner, he's greeting me, but I kind of sensed that it was like a dangerous situation. I tried telling the neighbor, put his dog on a leash, but he ended up biting me one day after maybe 6 or 7 times rolling past him. He didn't do anything, but he would just chase me down and bark. But then this time he actually bit me. So funny how things work. And thank you, Jaime, for keying us in on how to combat wild dogs. So Robindra and Jaime ended up coming by. They had to drop off the car so I could use it tomorrow morning to bring everything to the farmer's market, because I'm actually selling at a farmer's market tomorrow. So that's why I'm a bit of a time crunch and have this huge workload today. Got to get prepared for the farmer's markets this weekend, so that's the story. So it's midnight right now. I just got done working. Packed a bunch of shit. There's like a whole fridge full of desserts, macaroons, energy balls, carrot cake, cinnamon rolls. Man, I am cooked. I'm definitely gonna get to bed right now. Gotta skip dinner. Straight to bed. I gotta get up at 5 in the morning tomorrow to go to the Kona Farmers Market. So wish me luck there. I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you next time. Peace.
You did this.
It's good.
Holy Spirit.